I'm back again. I wasn't going to do another orchid video today, but it's very nice outside, and I've put the phalaenopsis out in the nice warm sunshine, and the clivia also, and the sun's just passing over, so they've had the morning sun, and then I just think to myself, well, I've got all these that need repotting. Now these are some of the labels, and as you can see, there's quite a few, and I don't know whether these are still living, whether these are ones that have died. I have no idea. So all I can do is see whether anything looks familiar. That one hasn't even got a name on it. These are Prostechias and a Miltonia. I don't think we've got that. And these are the ones that I'm looking at today. You'll hear rustling around my feet because that's all the media. That one I've just seen here, here we go, is this one. And that's Dendrobium herter... There we are. That one. So I'll close that now. And I thought, oh, I might start with that one. So bear with me a minute. That's this one. Well, it was in here. Doesn't look like a dendrobium though to me. Now whether or not it is. Look. I thought dendrobiums were canes. Now that's a dendrobium. That's supposed to be fimbriatum. I don't know, it's just a case of I'll check them over and see what I can do. That one's a dendrobium there, Benzilii, hanging on. There's some Dendrobium kingianums. That's a Prostechia there, and that looks like a dendrobium. See, as far as I was aware, maybe I'm wrong, I thought dendrobiums were canes, not bulbs, but who knows. So I'm going to set the camera down here and pick all these labels up because they'll only be in the way, and we'll just see what we can do today. Bear with me while I just get myself organised, because if I don't get myself organised with this tripod here, they'll all fall everywhere. Okay, so first thing I've got to do is just move them all out onto the windowsill. I just thought well, I'll just have to pick one at a time and just see whether or not they need, well, I'm sure they'll all need repotting, and I've got 29 minutes with this camera, so I'm not going to bore you rigid. I'll just do what I can, and what I don't do, I might do off camera. Right, you see that one there? Oh, let's bring you a bit nearer. Let's bring you a bit nearer. Okay, and maybe twist you around that way. That's better. Okay. I mean, I've no idea what that is. So I've got a bowl here, and I'm going to tip the media into the bowl. I've got lots of pots and media, and it's all going to go into fresh media. So let's have a look what we're dealing with here. The pots can all be put on one side, and let's have a look. What is it? It's got roots trying to come down, can you see? Where's my little tool, trusty tool? I mean, all I can do is see whether what I'm doing, whether they're going to be viable, whether I'm going to be able to save them. I mean, this is pseudobulb's a little bit dehydrated, but I'm not surprised, because don't forget, I've been away, haven't I? Okay, now this is supposed to be fimbriatum var oculatum. You see that one? And it's got a big cake here for a start. Right, let's unclip this and see what's in the pot. Oh, this looks as though, I'll show you in a minute, as though this cake's formed a new plant. Clips, string. Let's see, let's cut this cane out here. And then we'll empty it out. Oh, some more here. I mean, Kathy, who have had these off, she's bought many of these orchids, and it's not that she doesn't love them, because she does. It's just that she can't grow them, and some people unfortunately do find it difficult to grow orchids. One of the main things is, what I've learnt, is that you shouldn't overpot them, especially the dendrobiums. Now what we got here? See this here? Can you see that? I don't want to get any of this rubbish on this. So that here, and you see that, has formed its own cakey, and that cakey, believe it or not, where the hell's this root going? Hold on. Hold on, I've got a root going. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Can you see that root there? There. Can you see that root there? And so it's formed, this cakey has formed, oh, it's got one there, look at that. It's formed, it's been a cakey machine, this has. Well, some of these, I'm just taking that off, because I'm not keeping that. That's neither a use nor ornament. That one might be alright. And I think it'll be alright to pot this up, believe it or not, because it's already got its own little root system. Right, so that's that one. So, oh, look at this. This is when, if you're not careful, you go into panic mode, because you just think, oh goodness. So this has been grown in that plastic pot. Don't know how long this is. What's it say here? I've got no date on it. No date at all. But it's got a green root. Can you see that root there? So, oh, what I'll have to go into the garage for is some hydrogen peroxide. Now I don't like to use that. I really don't. Not now, because I think it strips everything away. And but because I don't know what I'm dealing with here, I don't know how long it's been sat in this media. Let's just have a quick look at this. This again, I believe, has been 2 plants. But let's just, can you see? Can you just see how it's 2 plants? Look. See? So it's been 2 plants. potted up at the seedling stage, and they've grown together. Right, so that's got a little tiny root system there. Not a brilliant one. You see, not a brilliant one. Let's have a look. It's got this growth here. Can you see that growth there? And has it got? That's a viable root. And there's a cane there. Let's see, what's that? That's no good. Right, so there's that one. I'm trying to not to create a lot of mess. Right, this one's still got a little bit of bark attached to it. Right, so what's happening here? There, I don't know if you'll see it, is a little tiny new growth. And we've just got this one tiny, very, very tiny little cane here. That's a bit soft. But if I pull that there, right, okay. So, let's have a look. 1, 2, and that's a new one in its own right. Can we get them back into one pot? What I'm going to do first of all is push that way, take this existing bark off and just spray with hydrogen peroxide. I hate this stuff, you know. That's one of the reasons I don't like to use it, is because it burns my hands. But I need to do it on this one. Okay, and this one. I've never known a dendrobium to look like that. Phylogeny, but not a dendrobium. Perhaps I'm mistaken. But anyway, we'll give it a bit of a spray. And I wonder if it's a bulbophyllum. Can you see? Could be bulbophyllum. So let's just let them sit there just for a second or two, and I'll tidy up again. So it's definitely not this, because look at the shape of the leaves. They're narrow. So it's definitely not a Dendrobium hirtocarpum. And if we go to the next one, look. The canes. They're not fat pseudobulbs like that. So that one definitely has got the wrong label in it. But never mind. I think it's some kind of bulbophyllum, that one. Right, and we're going to plant this one up first. The bulbophyllum. Or whatever it is. Yeah, it's still fizzing. I can hear it fizzing away. And it's got this new growth though. You see it there. And, but what I mustn't do is be tempted to use a big pot. This is still quite big, I believe. This is an 8 centimetre. Let's see if I can put it in there. I think that'll be fine. Let me just pick some media now. Let's just have a look what I've got here. And you see, I've got all kinds. I've got sphagnum moss here. I've got orchiata bark. I've got large bark. And I've got perlite and growstones. So let's have a little See, I don't want to use a lot of sphagnum moss, not at this time of the year. The simple reason being that although we're into a nice warm spell for a few days, we are actually in our autumn. So I'm wondering whether I'll just see how it'll go on. Let's just see. It just sits. Can you see there? It just sits. I think that pot's going to be big enough, and I think I've got enough orchid bark down here in which to just pop this one up. I never like to waste mead because it's too expensive. Okay, don't think there's any left here now, so I'm going to pick the other bag full I've got down here. There we go. Basically what I'm looking for is just a pot to tide it over. I mean, that's right on the edge, isn't it? Which isn't very good. I'll try and manoeuvre this a little bit further this way. I don't want to put it into a bigger pot as we go into winter because it is, say, too wet. So that's going to have to suffice, and this little growth here will mature, and come next spring, you see it's got enough room just down there to mature, and then come next spring I can pot it if you like, but just at this moment in time that pot's going to be big enough. So that's that one, and I don't know what kind of bulbophyllum it is, but eventually I suppose we'll find out. Right, now let's just check this. See, can you see now? Can you see how weak that growth is there? Am I trying to bend it back? Can you see how weak it is? And then we've got another one here, so we've got two. Now that's going to be, I'm going to be absolutely lucky that I'm going to, no, you see, I knew I wouldn't save that. It's just too weak. It's the angle it's growing at. Right, I've got it. I've got it in some kind of manageable position now. If I tie those two together, see, these roots have got to come down, so I've managed that now. Now let's manage these, and then okay, so these are two single ones. Let's have a look. Sorry about that, I'm in your way. Again, we've got one little weak growth there and those canes, and we've got one moderately strong growth there. So let's see how we're going to do this. That's grown that way, which I don't want. Oh, there we go. So in actual fact, there were three plants. There were two plants, yes, three plants. You see, and that can be thrown away. So there was 2 plants and it's grown a cakey. And so that makes it easier to keep them all together like that. That tiny little growth there. Let's put another little, just while I'm potting this up. There. And that little tiny one there. That'll be a miracle if I don't. I'm going to put one on it because I'm going to say it'll be a miracle if I don't knock that off. Right. Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. And this one is 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I've thrown the 4th away, haven't I? Let's just see if I can get it this way. And that one's so unstable there. But right, another little same size pot. No, that's too big. What size is that? That's 9 centimetre. I don't want a 9 centimetre. It'll be too big. We'll go for that one. And then you think, okay, so I'm not cutting any of these roots off. They don't actually look that bad. But now I've got the, I'll take that one, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get these roots to go round and round and round. Now, this cakey, of course, those are aerial roots. That one, these are aerial. And I don't think for 1 minute they will adapt, but let's twist it round that way. See if I can get them in that way. Okay. Now, just going to chop a little bit of sphagnum moss. Really, only basically to just help those aerial roots. Okay, that's just right. That's enough. Okay. Can you see? Twist and twist and twist and twist, and they'll go down. Right. Now, I wonder whether to use some of this smaller bark. See how tiny that bark is. Do a mixture actually. Let me just bring you down a fraction. I don't think I'll get you any further down. Okay. Right. Tuck those roots in there. Bring that Now the dendrobium I did yesterday, that's been up in the bedroom, been sat on the windowsill in the south-facing bedroom. So I've got that on one part of our bedroom window, and that's south-facing, and the other side is the dendrobium thisiflorum. And because they do like to be baked with the sun. Right. Okay. So I think what I might do is post this today, and then do some more videos, and then post as I go along. But this won't need watering now, and I can put the label in this. Let's just have a look what it looks like for the roots. See there, the roots, can you see the roots? There, and all around there. So the pot is big enough. We don't want to overpot a dendrobium. And I'll put the label back in, and then I'll post this, whether it'll be today or tomorrow, I'm not too sure. And give it a good water, look at the leaves. So thank you for joining me, and I'll be back again. Bye bye now.